I'm pretty sure that no matter how many times I do stuff like this, there's always going to be that part of my brain that's always like, you sure about this, dude? To which my answer is almost always, no, not really. I've done the measuring. I believe it's going to work, but it's the first time I've done this sort of thing on this type of vehicle with this sort of pairing between the 52 and the 86. And, you know, there's always that certain question mark of, you know, is it going to work? And for me, it's kind of like jumping into the deep end of the pool. You just jump in and do it, and then you deal with it. I mean, I know I can swim, so I think it's the same thing with this. I know how to fabricate, so if for some reason this plan doesn't work the way I think it's going to, doesn't mean it's the end of the road. It just means it's one more way that it didn't work. I think a lot of people get all caught up in thinking that they got to get everything perfect, that they got to have all the right answers, that they can't fail. Failure is not an end. Failure is just one way that something didn't work. Don't be afraid to fail. There's nothing wrong with failure. Failure is an event. It's not a person. Doesn't mean you're a failure. It means that that thing you did was a failure. It didn't work. But the thing that most people don't realize, I think, is that you fail your way to success. And so, you know, you're going to have failures along the way. So don't be afraid of them. I would say go so far as to embrace them, because that's how you learn and that's how you get better. Is you fail, you find out what you did wrong, and then you do it better next time. So I'm going to jump in with both feet here, and we're going to make this work. All right, so if we go up closer, hopefully you can see what I've done, is I've left this lip here, and the plan is to drop the 52 body onto that lip. And then I'll have a place to weld from underneath, and I'll have plenty of surface to weld on top. And essentially what I'm doing is channeling the body 4 inches. So I'm actually channeling it as I mount it to the body, to the chassis of this car. And so by mounting it to the floor pan like this, if I do need to remove the body from the chassis, which I'll probably do to paint and things of that nature, I'll be able to do that just by unbolting the Caprice chassis from its frame, and the 52 by that point will have been permanently mated to it, and they'll be married together, so it'll just come off all in one piece. So the theory is sound. Now we'll find out whether or not it works.